Day 467, 22 for 22. Good morning. Hope this finds you well. Please stay in your fight and don't quit. All right, today is Red Friday, so please remember everyone deployed. We got people all over the planet doing their thing for their country. Whether you agree with them or not, they're out doing their job. So say a prayer or do what you do if you don't pray, and that's fine. There's 7 billion people on this planet, probably a few more than that, and each one is an individual, and it is super hard to even try to calculate reasons why people commit suicide. The reasons are as many as the day is long. I mean, I'm sure somebody's got a spreadsheet somewhere calculating stuff on it, but I still don't think with the sheer volume of people and the exponential perspectives by each individual based upon what they go through can even scratch the surface on trying to truly solve the suicide issue. That being said, those of us that have served in the military, whether active or veteran, we have a set of standards and values. Now, whether we follow them or not, that's a different story. But each one of us has those values. They're supposed to be instilled. That being said, when you get out, you can bring them with you, but the others around you may not have the same things out here in the civilian community. It's just the way it is. They did not those experiences and perspectives I was talking about in the beginning are that's what they are. Is everybody has a different perspective on what's going on in their own life based upon their own experiences. So we don't, with them not having the same experience as us in that manner, they don't necessarily buy into what we do. They don't follow what we do. They don't have the same set of values as we do, and that can translate to some issues out here. Purpose. When I spend a lot of time reading in a lot of the groups that I post these in. And one of the biggest things I see is purpose. They don't have a purpose anymore. And that is so true, because even if you're just wearing your PT uniform and you go out and do PT, or even just do a police call, you're part of a bigger team. You're part of a bigger entity than you. And working towards that common goal of whatever it may be, whether it's a combat mission in Afghanistan or if it's to conduct a training operation at Fort Stewart or out at Camp Pendleton, or do a multinational exercise in the South China Sea with the Navy. You're part of a bigger team, and humans are largely tribal. And when you lose that tribe and that bond with your brothers and sisters, depending on what job you're in, losing that bond can be devastating. Can be, because a lot of us get out and we're on our way out. We're like, yeah, we're gonna get out there and make a lot of money, and it's gonna be great, and then this and that. And then when you get out, you may be making a lot of money, or you may not. And then there's still a hole. That money didn't fill the hole the way you thought it would or assumed it would, because you're missing the human component that you grew accustomed to, whether it's just for a year and a half, 2 years, however long you were in, 14, 20, 26, 30. That bond, that camaraderie, that set of circumstances wears upon you when you get out, because it's not there. I know for me, like I've said before, it took me 14 years to finally find a job that fills my purpose, and a bunch of iterations trying to figure it out. And you just never know when that's going to happen. You can try to plan for it. It may not happen. But it's something that you have to figure out for yourself, the purpose, and set some structure for yourself and some goals of how to get there, especially if you have circumstances that stop you from doing what you want to do. Like, for instance, heart problems or a missing limb or a TBI, stuff like that. I mean, like I said, the human condition is crazy because there's so much different stuff that happens to everybody that it's hard to put, just to pigeonhole everything into one, one category A, B, C, D, E. There's look at it in the dang Excel spreadsheet. It goes out to, I mean, I don't think it ever stops. I haven't found the end yet, and I've used a bunch of those columns in what I do. But it's you got to find the purpose. You got to find your purpose that makes you want to get up in the morning and get out and go attack your day, and not just sit there and wonder what the hell happened. Today's push-ups are going to be dedicated to a soldier that killed himself that I knew. Staff Sergeant Maun. I knew him when he was a specialist and below. He was a good soldier and a decent person. I can't say I really knew him a lot, but he was a brother. He is a brother. And hearing that he had died kind of made my heart sink, and he died a few years ago. I think it's 11 now. So the push-ups today are dedicated to him. I'm not sure what happened with him, and I know I totally switched gears because I'm going to try to wrap this up. But I don't know what happened, what was the reason for his suicide. All I can say is I wish he had reached out. I wish there was some way that he could have been saved. He was a good one to work. I mean, all of you are worth saving, but I know him individually. He was worth saving. You just never know what's going to put you there, and you have to be on guard for yourself and know that you're not alone, and that there are people around you that love you, that will help you, that will go into the fire and pull you through. You got to know that. All right, time for some push-ups, and I'm surprised nobody came out. I think they're getting ready for school. These are for you, Maun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 1 for the airborne ranger in the sky. 1 for the infantry. 1 for the fallen, and 1 for Staff Sergeant Maun. Alright, so please stay in your fight, don't quit. If you need help, seek help. Get it from friends, family, professionals, but please, whatever you do, do not use suicide as a permanent solution to a temporary or permanent problem. You got this. Alright. We have a YouTube channel, _pushup_guy tough. Please share. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Put up the previous day's video. They're all pretty much all in a row. So feel free to go there, share, or just watch if you need some motivation. I post in 14 groups on Facebook, plus here on my regular page. And if you have trouble sharing from the group that you're finding this in, go to my page and share from there. All right, you guys have a great day. We will see you here Monday. Whew, good Lord, tough out.